aquatic meals. So we've just been joined by Albert and Scuba. Albert is the larger of the two and he's a greater cormorant. Scuba, the smaller one, is a little pied cormorant. But as you can see, they are both perfectly designed for life under the water. Now that's because they lack that fully water-resistant coating around their feathers that many other birds do have. Now it's great for life under the water, but birds cannot take to the skies with those wet feathers. That's why you see cormorants lining the riverbanks, holding their wings outstretched, just as if they're hanging themselves out to dry. But Albert and Scuba, they are 2 of 5 species of cormorants to call Australia home. So if you're ever out and about around our beaches or waterways, keep an eye out and you might spot some of their wild friends. Now we have shown you a couple of species that dive beneath the water, but there are some that prefer to stalk the shallows in search of a fresh catch. So this next bird will be making his grand entrance from outside of our Crocodrilos. These birds, they can soar at the highest of altitudes, but aerial prey is not their choice. These are aquatic predators, very well-equipped fishermen to stalk the shallows in search of that fresh catch. If you direct your eyes to just over the roofline here, we're about to be joined by the only species of stork in Australia. This is Douglas. And what a wicked entrance. Give it up for Dougie. Here is a beautiful black-necked stork, or more commonly known as a jabberoo. But check him out in the water. Those long legs of his may look funny, but you can see they keep his body high and dry above the waterline. These shallows is where he uses his stealth and precision to stab out and catch his prey items. Things that jabberoos are looking for are anything like fish, crustaceans, eels, and sometimes even baby saltwater crocodiles. Now, one of my favourite things about these birds is that they are sexually dimorphic, simply meaning you can tell the males and females apart just by looking at them. So Douglas has dark coloured eyes, meaning he's a boy, but the females have got these bright yellow eyes. Now this is really cool to see, and you can see this for yourself today. If you head down to our wetlands area, we have a resident pair named JJ and Juliet. But the last couple of species that we brought you guys today, well, they do rely heavily on our waterways for their survival. That's why it's so important that we all play our part by binning our rubbish and keeping our waterways clean and clear for future generations of these beautiful birds to come. But you know what? You are one lucky audience today, as we've actually got the most interactive birds joining us now in the Crocodrilos. And I know they're excited to get out here. I'd love to introduce Angelique to take it away.
Thank you so much, Zoe. How about we give her a round of applause? Isn't she just incredible? Alright, this is my best named Hello, and she's a beautiful yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Now, not only can she fly from point to point, just like all our other birds, but she can also fly from person to person. And I would love to demonstrate that to you today. However, I will need an adult volunteer from our audience. So come on guys, who wants to meet her? I'm going to need so much more enthusiasm. Come on guys. That lady up there is jumping. Alright, the one in the white shirt. Yeah, you know who you are. Perfect. Did you want to, you can say who you are. Just reach into your wallet and pull me out a $5 note. Oh, you're going to have to search for it. I did hear some laughter, but Tallow actually does need this note, and that's because she doesn't know this person. So we've trained her to fly to an everyday common object, which just so happens to be $5. Do you get one? Has anyone else got $5 they can lend her? I take 10s. You got one? Oh, legend. Alright. You're going to fold that note in half for me. And one more time, so it's like a little rectangle. Perfect. Now place it between 2 fingers and put your arm straight out to the side. Now Tallow should see this note and know exactly where to fly to. bit lengthy, isn't it? It's okay. No! Come on, we want the money back. Oh, how mean. Alright, we'll see what she does. Don't try and hand the money back to her just in case she isn't friendly to you. Alright, let's see if we can get her back down. She's looking a little bit distracted at the moment. Tell her! I think you found a new friend. She does not want to come back to me. I was supposed to take your money and you've taken my bird. Alright, well we might have to call it off, wait. Come on! Remember, I feed you. No. I think you can keep her. I'll come up and I'll help you. But thank you so much. That was my very cheeky yellowtail black cockatoo.
Oh, Carlo, better luck next time. Now it's time to meet some of Carlo's best mates.
Check out those are gorgeous native parents. Now these cheeky birds, they're really social as well and have a unique cause. If you keep your eyes and ears open, you might be lucky enough to spot some of these beautiful birds flying around Australia.
But now, we would love to introduce you all to the speed demons of the bird world, our rainbow and red collar lorries! Lorikeets, they do have to be quick to stand a chance in the wild, as they are the favourite food item of the fastest animal on the planet, the peregrine falcon. But all of our beautiful birds, they do rely on the bush for their food and their shelter. So please remember, no bush means no birds.
Worldwide habitat loss is still the #1 threat facing the survival of all our gorgeous wildlife.
So let's make a difference today. Whoever you are, wherever you live, grow a native plant in your backyard and sooner or later you will have gorgeous native wildlife living at your place.
Well, please put your hands together for Zoe, Angelique, and our gorgeous Australia Zoo free flight birds. Well, Shannon, this leaves us one thing left to do.
Let's do it.
Who wants to see the crocs?
Today. It is both. How's the school holidays going for us? Hey, we love it. Thanks so much for coming in here and spending a beautiful day with us at the zoo. Isn't it gorgeous, eh?
It is gorgeous.
Summer's here.
It's big and beautiful.
Heating up. It's great.
I'm so happy. We've got a lot of special guests here. We know what to do. We've actually got friends here today.
We do.
Which disputes the myth, the rumor, the legend that we don't actually have friends. We have friends. It's pretty cool. So, I know everyone's pretty excited about getting back to school and into math.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a quick math question and see how you go. If you answer this correctly, we'll continue with the show. Usually there are 4 of us here doing the crocodile show. Today, there are only 3. How many are missing?
Yes, we've got some smart cookies here.
Yeah.
A plus all around. And why do we say smart cookie?
I don't know.
Are cookies smart?
Apparently, yeah, they're very intellectual cookies. Yep.
So where is this 4th individual?
Yes, so this cookie is actually on Mom Duty right now. So Mindy's with our beautiful daughter Grace because she's having a nap. So I think Crocs are a lot less scary than trying not to wait an 18-month-old. So true. I'm here at Crocs. So yeah.
Yes. She's a year and a half today though.
A year and a half.
18 months
She is
today.
absolutely sending it. She's doing very well.
And the bird show's still happening, just so you know.
Oh, yes.
So we just don't.
What's
you
going
need to go home now.
Oh, yeah. This is not a safe place for a bird.
This is not a safe environment.
It's not coming out. Get out of here.
Go home, lassie. I just thought I'd see if that worked. All right, so Grace is having a nap.
Yes.
As soon as you do Croc shows where nap time, you stopped having naps.
Yeah, no, I'd rather feed Crocs than have a nap, that's for sure. Yeah.
Do you remember your first Croc show?
I don't. Well, see, I was a month old when I had my first Croc show, so I can be forgiven for not remembering it. I was only about this big. You know, Dad took me in here and did the old one-hand feed.
Yeah.
Wasn't controversial at all. Went over really well. So I actually suggested to Bindi, when Bindi first, you know, popped out Grace, I said, that was a poor use of the word. I said, Bindi, let's recreate that. Like, we should recreate that special moment, you know, stick it to Channel 7 and, you know, Sharp move on. And Bindi said, no. That was a very hard no.
That's
but
very
Grace
hard.
is walking now, she's talking, so I reckon next show, she can just do it. She'll be right.
I reckon.
Totally.
Yeah,
What
it'll be
could
fun.
go wrong?
She'd love it.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. So who are we feeding today?
Well, today we've got the quickest crocodile in the Crocoseum. He's a beautiful big boy. His name is Scrapper. So, yeah, it's a Scrapper day today. It's going to be fun.
Scrap a day today.
Yes.
Can I suggest something before
Sure.
we get started?
Sure.
You know, everyone here, when they paid admission, had something to eat, went and shopped at the gift shops. I don't know if you realize that all that money goes back to conservation. So we have the longest running study of any individual species for acoustic telemetry in the world. There, I said it right. So we are studying crocodiles and have been for the better part of 30 years. And we're now tracking 241 crocodiles in the Wenlock River at the Steve Irwin Wildlife Reserve. We are learning so much about crocodiles, we're rewriting biology books. It's very special work, but it's also difficult work because you can't just dart a crocodile like a polar bear, put a tracker on it, wake it up and let it go. They don't do well with sedatives, so you have to hold them down, put the tracking device on, and then let them go. So I thought, since literally every one of you has contributed to this important research, maybe you'd like to see what it was like on Croc Trip 2020. What do you reckon?
2022. This was
Two.
only a
2022.
couple of weeks ago. We just got back from
The
Croc
older
Trip.
I get, the
Here it is.
less I remember what year it is. 2022.
It's only 2 years difference. That's fine.
Okay, my son, he's 14.
That's like 5 years different.
Okay, here you go.
Here, it's so far. It's not particularly
It
exciting.
was dark.
It was
Give
a
me
very
break.
dark day that we. There it is. We have a puppy. Okay. We've got a 14 plus in yellowback. Alright, see you soon, mate. Hope you had your Wheaties.
is so
wicked,
cool.
isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Makes me want to go catch a crocodile. But that's how it all happens. And you know, this is the exact same technique that Dad originally devised to catch crocs. We are all about continuing his legacy and his mission for croc conservation. The way we conserve crocs is by learning more about them. And interestingly, that big boy there, his name is Maximus. And when we caught this big bloke, we actually saw that he'd been tagged before. He was a crocodile that my dad caught almost 20 years ago. So very, very special animal.
You actually met that crocodile with your dad.
I was 8 months old.
You were 8 months old.
So
This
good.
croc baby theme continues.
I think so.
Now, because that looks scary, I'm going to let you guys
All right.
take on Scrapper.
Okay, here he comes. Here comes Scrapper. Now we're going to direct our attention to the mouth of the canal here. Watch this big boy come out. Now this is an adult male saltwater croc. This is one of the largest, most powerful predators on the face of the earth. He is big. He means a lot of business. And as he comes out, you'll notice that he's going to use all of his predatory instincts as he starts to make his way out. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. All right, now what he wants me to do here, he wants me to get a little closer. He wants me to break the rules and enter the water with him. Now, as I move this bucket around, he keys onto that movement, but he's luring me into a false sense of security here. I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm going to have to possibly break that cardinal rule and get in the water with him. Okay, let's see how we go here.
All right, keep your eyes peeled right here. Robert is risking life and limb for you guys. This is a classic crocodile technique. He's lured Robert into a false sense of security to get him to come closer. He has Robert right where he wants him. Keep your eyes peeled down here. He may look small from where you guys are, but keep in mind, from where Robert is, he looks massive. He's getting all that power from his tail. This is millions of years of evolution, a true apex predator, the strongest bite of any animal on the planet. You do not want to get on the wrong side of this guy. Now, don't blink. You may miss this strike. Set your cameras to slow-mo, because here we go. And here comes the strike. Buddy, your food's here. You're supposed to come over here and eat. Ollie's Scrapper up script today. Yeah, that was awesome. Give it up for Ollie Scrapper. That was amazing. Well, that was our croc show today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your day at the zoo.
That was a powerful, powerful performance by
amazing.
Scrapper. You know, that wasn't Scrapper. That wasn't even a saltwater crocodile. That was an alligator.
Yep.
There's an easy way to tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile. When they leave like that, one you see later and one you see in a while.
I'll see you later.
I see that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
That was good.
one person got my joke.
It
What
was
just on
good,
me?
wasn't it? Yeah.
My joke.
Nice.
That was fantastic.
It was, but I reckon, should we get the real Scrapper out?
Should we?
Maybe.
Do you think?
I think so.
Let's go to the big screen and watch Scrapper coming out. I love Scrapper because the first thing he tries to do is kill the guy rolling up the gate. Yeah, let's get that guy first. Scrapper isn't quite to the size where he's slowed down on land yet. He's one of our smaller saltwater crocodiles, so he's still a bit frisky on land. But where the crocodiles are most dangerous is in the water. And so that's why what Robert's going to do is show you what not to do in croc territory. Anytime you're up north, North Queensland, Northern Territory, northern part of Western Australia, you got to assume there's a croc in every waterway. What Robert's doing, standing right by the water's edge, is the wrong thing to do. Robert, that is the danger zone.
It is. That is true. This is very silly. This is
Yes,
not where
it
I
is.
should be right now.
No. And you know, when your dad and I used to do this show, this is the point where he just hopped right in with the crocodile and said, "Hey, don't do this."
I love that. I love seeing the footage of the early shows when Dad would do that. Like with that little alligator, but with a crocodile. That is absolutely insane. Can't believe that. Can I try it? Can I give it a go? Like jump in there?
No.
Like just jump in? Not
No.
like, and just lure him out?
No.
What do you reckon? Jump in with him, yeah? Give it a go. I'm 18 now, Mum. I can do whatever I want. All right, now, as Scrapper comes out, you'll note, where is he? I can't even see where he is. Now, as he starts to make his way out, you'll notice he's all about camouflage. He's watching and he's waiting for the perfect moment to launch into a strike. Now, this is only, knee, thigh, waist deep water. Where is he? There he is, just coming out there. But you'll notice he doesn't make any ripples on the surface, and that's because he's using camouflage. If this was the deep, dark, murky water that you usually find crocodiles in, you'd never see him. You'd never know he was here. This gets him grumpy, very territorial, me being in his water. And now that he's really grumpy and really riled up, I reckon, yeah, he's all yours, Mum.
Oh, sweet. Hey, Scrapper, come on. That's a boy, come on. Good boy, Scrapper. You scare me. Look at your big teeth. Robert, get him across the creek so he doesn't actually eat your mother. That's right.
Here he comes. Thanks, mate. All right, let's see if we can get another strike here with Scrapper. Hey, big boy. Come on. Yeah, that won't be a problem. Up here, big boy. Here you go, Scrap. There you go. Now, Scrapper at the moment is playing this game called Come Closer. Sweet game, but you only play it once. There you go, big boy. There's your fish. Oh, it's just... Can you grab that for me, mate? He just missed that. It's just right there, Scrapper. Right there. I'm not getting that for you. Here, you know what we'll do? Let's get him down here. Hey, big boy. Come on, Scrap. We'll see if we can't get him that fish. Come on, big boy. Now, notice there how Scrapper, very movement oriented. All about the chase for him. He absolutely loves it. But he does have another fascinating technique up his sleeve. But you know, before we do that, I'm gonna try and give him that fish. All right, notice there how as soon as I hit the water, he can hear where I am. And he feels those vibrations. He gets keen once again. He's submerged, pops up, has a little look. Come on, big boy. And then once he submerges again, that's how you know the crocodile means business. Only when they submerge are you really in any kind of form of danger. He's trying to kind of outflank me here. Hey, big boy. Hey, Scrap. Come, mate. Here you go, big boy. I'd love to give him his fish. He absolutely loves his fish. See that? How he gets all the power there from his tail, and he lines up for that strike. He gets himself ready. He plants his feet. Hey, Scrap, come on. And then he comes out. There you go, Scrapper. Right up here, big boy. Right up here, Scrap. Ooh. And he got it. Give it up for Scrapper. There you go, mate. All right, now moving on here, we're going to show you another technique that crocodiles will use. This is called the tail walk, and this is where a crocodile will come vertically out of the water, launch themselves up, and Mum's going to show you that.
Awesome. Crocs don't just strike from the water's edge, they can come airborne out of the water, nearly their whole body length if the water's deep enough. I had the opportunity to see a crocodile right on sunset come straight out of the water and grab a fruit bat. It was so cool, unless you're in a fruit bat. And then they can also catch birds, they can grab things off tree limbs. That's a technique that they've used for millions of years. Scrappo, what you doing? Where you going?
He's starting to look at people, he's starting to stalk people. Scrappo, don't stalk people.
Don't stalk our
See how, notice how that bloke over there just moved? He's got that white shirt. Scrapper notices that, and he kind of gets ready because it looks like a food bucket. We don't want him to launch at you. Over this way, Scrapper.
We're also not saying you look like a food bucket.
No, it's all good. We just don't want anyone getting launched at by Scrapper. Hey, big boy, come back over here. Come eat your food. Here you go. There you go, big boy.
So this is why it's a good idea not to sit on a tree limb over the river in croc territory, because if this guy's underneath, crocodiles aren't found in this beautiful clear water. They're found in deep, dark, murky river water, and they can see up through the water with these transparent eyelids, but you'd never see the crocodile directly underneath you. Hey, Scrapper. Come on, Scrap. Come on, Scrapper. Come on. Good boy, good boy. We've got his favorite. It's a rat burger.
Fresh from the Crikey Cafe, the rat burger.
Not from the Crikey
We
Cafe.
do call them chicken burgers.
We don't call
It's just
them
a
chicken
branding issue.
burgers.
So,
Here you go, Scrap. Here you go, Scrappy.
maybe.
Good boy! Man, I love that crocodile. Isn't he beautiful? All right.
Go get Chandler, Scrappy.
Yeah, come over here, Scrappa. So we'll see if Scrappa wants to come out on land one more time for you guys. So you can see top speed of a crocodile once they're out of the water. Now this is a little bit quicker for Scrappa than most crocodiles, but hopefully we can dispel a couple of myths that crocodiles are as fast as a horse here. Come on, Scrappa. Nice work. Look up here at the food, buddy. Not at my feet. Why are you looking at my feet? Come on, Scrappa. Come on, buddy.
Just try getting closer.
Yeah. Thanks, Robert.
That'll work really well.
Okay, we'll give Scrappa one more go here. I'll get him back in the water. If he doesn't want to play the game, that's fine, but come on, Scrappa. He loves his KFC just as much as his fish.
Yeah, he's setting up. Setting up.
Come on, Scrappa.
Oh, he's keen.
Look up here, buddy. Ooh, come on, Scrappa. Come on. Oh, you can do it.
Isn't he funny? He just wants to lure you that little bit closer. He's a smart boy. Very smart crocodile.
This is almost scarier than if he were to come 100 miles an hour.
Good boy, Scrappa.
You know, you did really well. Scrappa, you can have that. Give it up to Scrappa, everybody. He is awesome.
Oh, isn't he such a legend? We just love this crocodile. And you know, you can really clearly see where you're safe around crocs and where you're not. When we're messing around in the water, Scrappa's really keen, really switched on, very hard and fast with those hits. But when we're out on land, after he's shown himself, he's come out, he knows you guys can all see him, he just doesn't have the same kind of gusto behind him because he's not built for speed on land. He's not built like a greyhound, he's a torpedo. He really is a torpedo in every sense of the word. I mean, look at him. It's just all about being really, really streamlined. From the tip of his nose to the base of his tail, mate, from the tip of his nose to the base of his tail there, it's just really streamlined. But see this, mate, what are you doing, Scrappa? But see there with his, with his tail, I'm trying to explain. Okay, so, Scrappa, you're being so funny. With his tail, once he's out on land, it's a bit of a handbrake for him. But when he's in the water, that is the key to him moving around. But I mean, honestly, once he is out of the water, like I can sit down right in front of Scrappa, and I'm not in that much danger. I can even probably lay down in front of Scrappa. I can probably lay down in front of Scrappa over here. And he doesn't care, not at all. But look at what happens if I get further away from him, but closer to his water. Watch what happens. I don't even have to touch his water. You can see he's really keen to come and defend his territory. And that's because this is where crocodiles hunt. And this is where they've been hunting since the dawn of time. And Scrappa loves getting to do just this. Scrappa, stay in your water. I'm trying to say you're aquatic. Okay, so any other crocodile apart from Scrappa, you're perfectly safe out on land. If you're about 4 or 5 meters back from the water's edge, you're just fine. See, if I give him a whole lot of room, if I stand way back here,